So today I did something interesting. I asked AI to build me a complete investment portfolio from scratch. Not just what stock should I buy, but if I was a beginner starting with 1,000, what should my entire portfolio look like? And the results were surprisingly smart and occasionally a little concerning. If you're a beginner and you want to learn how to build a simple, diversified investment strategy, stick around because you're going to see exactly what AI recommended, what it got right, what it got wrong, and how you can use this to build your own portfolio safely. A lot of new investors feel overwhelmed. Stocks, ETFs, bonds, crypto, dividends, it's like learning a new language. So I wanted to know, if someone had never invested before, could AI give them a simple, practical, realistic starting point? Not some get-rich-quick nonsense. Not meme stocks. Just a clean, beginner-friendly portfolio that actually makes sense. So I asked the AI, build me a diversified investment portfolio for a beginner with $1,000. And here's what it gave me. The AI's portfolio. AI broke the portfolio into 5 parts: index funds, bonds, international exposure, real estate, and a small experiment category. Let's walk through these. 1. Index funds, 50%. AI recommendation: a broad U.S. market ETF like Vanguard Total Stock Market or an S&P 500 ETF like VOO. This was its biggest allocation, and honestly, this was spot on. Index funds are simple, diversified, historically reliable, and low cost. If a beginner only bought one thing, this would probably be it. 2. Bonds. AI recommendation: U.S. bond ETF like or AEG. Bonds stabilize the portfolio. They don't grow fast, but they protect you during market downturns. AI suggested 20% for a beginner who wants growth, but also wants to sleep at night. 3. International stocks, 15%. AI recommendation: a global X ETF. This was another solid move. The US market is strong, but you don't want all your eggs in one basket. International funds give exposure to Europe, Asia, emerging markets, companies you may not even know about. 4. Real estate, 10%. AI recommendation, like VNQ. AI wanted some real estate exposure without buying actual property. REITs pay dividends, and historically, they can perform well during inflation. This part isn't necessary for beginners, but it's a nice bonus. 5. Experiment category of percent. AI recommendation: crypto or a single stock of your choice. This is where AI got fun. It told me, set aside 5% for high-risk learning opportunities. This doesn't mean go gamble your money. It means, if you're curious about crypto or a specific company, limit your risk and learn with a very small amount. And honestly, that's pretty responsible advice. What AI got right? The AI actually nailed several things beginners struggle with. Diversification: it spread the money across multiple sectors and countries. Low fees: everything it chose were ETFs, usually far cheaper than mutual funds. Simple to understand, 5 categories, no complicated stock picking. Long-term mindset: AI recommended rebalancing once a year, not trading daily. So far, so good. What AI got wrong? But AI wasn't perfect. Here's what I didn't love. It assumes everyone has the same risk tolerance. Some beginners are comfortable with volatility. Others panic if their portfolio drops 2%. AI gave a one-size-fits-all solution. It didn't ask any personal questions. No questions like, when do you want to retire? Do you have debt? Do you have an emergency fund? These matter a lot. It recommended crypto a little too casually. Crypto can be exciting, but beginners shouldn't feel pressured to jump in. AI treated it like a default option. What I actually built. So I took AI's advice and then tweaked it into something more realistic for a true beginner. Here's the final version I would actually recommend. 60% Index Fund or VOO. 20% Bond Fund. 15th International ETF. 5% Learn Experiment category. Simple. Clean. Easy to automate. Very beginner-friendly. If you're just starting out, this portfolio checks all the boxes. Should you ask AI for investment advice? Here's the big takeaway. AI is a fantastic teaching tool, but not a financial advisor. It can help you. Compare. Understand risk. Learn investment basics. Build hypothetical portfolios. But it can't. Understand your personal goals. Assess your emotions. Help you during market panic. Replace professional advice. So use AI like a calculator, not a fortune teller. If you're a beginner, the most important part is just getting started, even if it's with $10, $100, or $1,000. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.